Good morning, Kim. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well, thanks. How are you?
I'm sitting in a cloud.
Yeah,
I'm really very happy about that. I don't know why atmospheric changes have this profound effect on people, but it's just so exciting. I just love that we watched. Kim and I live in the same building for the people that don't know. And I was just talking to her at night last night. We could watch this fog rolling in the dark, being uplit by all the city lights and everything. And it was just amazing. And it's just sticking around with us this morning. So we have our heads in the clouds, don't we, Kim?
absolutely.
Well,
Excuse me.
so happy that you are here with me this morning. Can you please introduce yourself for people that don't know you?
Sure. My name is Kim McGuire. I am the founder of Kim McGuire Yoga. Um, Obviously, I'm here in Tampa, and I offer currently private, small group, and individual sessions that can be done either in a safe in-person environment or via Zoom or whatever electronic program we can figure out.
Coming to you soon via holograph.
Yeah.
Instead of help me Obi Wan Kenobi, it'll help me. Oh, Kim McGuire. A little bit of a stretch there, but
Yeah,
it works kind of. But
kind of. Yes, yes. I do have a new student. Like if you're new to yoga, you don't quite know where to start. I do have a 101 program called Good Foundations, where we go through all of the basic information just to give you some knowledge base and skill set so that you can then jump into yoga practice of your own, whether that's something you do at home or do in a group elsewhere.
without killing yourself.
Without killing yourself.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for being here with us this morning. I know it'll be a little challenging to watch the sunrise through all of these clouds, but would you like to take us into the day?
Absolutely. So this morning, I was just telling Jesse, I'd like to do something a little bit different, not too crazy. Don't get excited. So go ahead and find a place where you can sit comfortably, whatever that means for you. You're perfectly welcome to stay in bed and lounge out there, but find a place that you feel comfortable in and you can prepare yourself for some meditative, quiet time. Get out any last little bit of wiggles that you've got, any adjustments that you need to make so that you can sit still and quiet for a bit. Once you're there, if you're comfortable with it, allow your eyes to close gently, softly, and just begin to take notice of your breath, not changing it at all at this point in time, but just feeling it moving in and out. Feel the air rushing across the membranes of your nostril and into the lungs. Maybe noticing the temperature of this air as you breathe it in, and then noticing what it feels like on the way back out. Maybe it's a bit warmer, a little bit softer. And then begin to notice how your breath is moving in your physical body, where you feel your breath maybe helping assist to open up spaces that might be a little bit tight, maybe helping to soften spaces that feel tense. Remembering that as you make observations about yourself in this time and in any other meditation time, that you're doing it out of a place of love and compassion. You're not putting any expectations on yourself. But you're just allowing yourself to be and observe. Now that you've become a little more in tune with yourself and your breath and your body space, just find a nice, slow, even, and steady breath pace. Whatever feels nurturing and comfortable for you. Letting go of things outside of your immediate space. Allowing your focus to remain inward. And as we sit in this quiet, contemplative state, I'd like to share a reading with you. It's called Outweighting Clouds. The bud in half bloom outweighs the clouds. Some days I wake with a cloud around my heart, and it dulls everything except the weight I carry deep inside. Yet just because I can't make it to the light today, doesn't mean that the light has vanished. In truth, the heart, like the earth, is continually blanketed in ever-changing atmospheres that come and go between who we are and how we live our days. So faith, it seems, can be defined as the effort to believe in light when we're covered by clouds. And though it feels like the sun will never come again, the truth is it has never stopped burning its light. In fact, its heat and warmth is burning steadily right now on the far side of whatever cloud we are under. If we could only suspend our judgment when clouded in the heart. For many skepticisms are born from conclusions drawn while unable to see, as if any kind of understanding will prevent the clouds from coming and going again and again. But no cloud lasts forever. The earth and all that grows from it knows this well. So does the heart and everything that grows from it, in spite of all our very understandable pains. So as you continue with your breath here, maybe reconnecting with that slow, even steady breath, imagine that you can feel the sky opening and closing above you with your breath. Reminding yourself that the clouds that close in are just temporary. Maybe remind yourself how trees and flowers do not collapse when the clouds roll in, and however much stronger than the trees and flowers you are. And allow yourself to draw strength from this. That nothing is permanent. There's always light beyond the clouds. Take just a few more breaths, just as you are. Finding your strength, tapping into your resolve, finding your faith in what lies beyond. Let's take a few deep, expansive breaths together collectively. Inhaling through the nose, filling the belly, the lungs, all the way to the collarbones. Letting that breath out with a sigh, lips slightly opened. And again, just like that, deep breath from the base of the belly. Feeling your lungs expanding like a balloon as they fill with prana. And then letting go out the mouth. Relaxing the jaw. One last time. Deepest breath yet. Fill and feel yourself expanding in all directions. As you let that breath go, notice the gentle drawing back to center. Bring your hands to heart center in prayer, thumbs just gently touching the breastbone. Slight bow to the head. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. Thank you for sharing this precious morning meditation time with me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.
Namaste. Man, I really hope that whoever needed to hear that today hears that, because that was absolutely beautiful. And where is that passage from?
One of my all-time favorite books. It's called The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. When I saw the clouds, the fog again this morning, I was like, okay, I have to read this. This book, it is like beaten up beyond belief because I use it a lot in my yoga classes, because I teach restorative and I teach a yin restorative blend and a lot of meditation stuff. And I love readings. I think that they sometimes can help us understand things that we're feeling in a little bit different way, give you a little different perspective on something. And I love it when I have students come up to me after class and they're like, oh my gosh, that reading just really spoke to me. Because it just, for me, is I am so happy that I helped you find something that you needed today, and that you are in a better place because of that.
Absolutely.
But this is a great book. I absolutely love it. It's actually set up like a daily inspiration kind of book. So there's very short readings and little meditation things that you can do and practices. If you don't have it, I would highly recommend it.
It was funny because I'm not sure why, but it made me cry. Like, as you were reading it, I started crying, and I'm like, I don't feel like I'm personally under any clouds other than these beauties. But it was such a descriptive, insightful way of describing what people are going through. You know what I mean? It was I've shared this story before, and I'm going to share it a million times again, but one of my favorite lessons that my mom taught me. I was maybe 11 years old, and I'm terrified of flying. And we were going to visit my sister. So we were going to fly to go and visit her. And it was a stormy, stormy day. It was horrible. And I was so scared getting onto the plane. And we're going up into the clouds. And it's shaking and scary. And my mom's like, don't worry, the sun is always up above the clouds. We just need to get above the clouds. And we got above the clouds, and it was a bright, shiny day, and it was perfect, and smooth sailing and no problems. And that really stuck with me forever.
Obviously, yeah.
But it's just, there's always that sun shining up there. We just need to get through the bumps, and the bumps can be really scary. It can be, you can feel like it's the end of the world when you're just getting through a patch that's temporary, and just remembering that it's a temporary patch and it's not permanent is, I think, one of the biggest challenges of mental health. But
yes, for sure.
Absolutely perfect. And I love you to pieces. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I love you too. Thank you for having me.
I hope you get out and go for a walk in this beautifulness.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll see you down there.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.